Welcome to the Grizzled Geek in Review for July 28th, 2017. I'm Mike.
And I'm Doug.
And we're here with the latest geek news that everyone's been goobing about for the week.
Yeah, it was a kind of a slow week as far as that goes.
Well, we're just coming out of a Comic-Con.
Yeah.
We got all the big Comic-Con news.
There's not a lot of big, huge announcements.
Right.
So a few, but nothing too big. Yeah.
We'll start off with the DCEU and the future of the DCEU specifically. News came out recently that Zack Snyder, the former, him and his wife were basically in charge of the DCEU, overseeing everything. He's going to be taking a back seat, and him and his wife are going to have a lot less clout when it comes to where the DCEU is headed.
Oh, all right.
And in his place, Josh Whedon and Jeff Johns are forming the new architects of the DCEU. Now, whether this is part of, stemming from the tragedy of his daughter, we decided to step down in the first place, but there's a lot of telling signs. We were told from the very beginning that this is still, Justice League is still Zack Snyder's movie. He's still a very important part of the Warner Brothers family. Mm-hmm. However, in the same week that this hit, we also got news that Josh Whedon is getting co-directorial credit on Justice League, which means, according to the Screen Directors Guild, he has to have been responsible for filming 50% of the movie.
Wow.
Which means when it comes down to the reshoots, if you're ever wondering if they're that extensive or not, at 50%. Least half the movie is being reshot.
Wow.
So, because he's now, their Directors Guild gave him co-directorial status. Yeah. So, I mean, that's official. They can't really hide that because, the Directors Guild is the one that decides that thing.
Yeah, it's not like Whedon has a choice in it.
Yeah.
Or the studio, either
exactly.
way.
The studio and Whedon, they couldn't step down. And so co-director status, Zack Snyder stepping down.
Back, at least.
Or back, yeah. I mean, they say he's still going to be involved, but not at the creative level he was before. So there we go. DCEU is moving forward with Jeff Johns and Josh Whedon firmly in control, and we'll see where it goes from there. And reactions split 50-50 on this. There was a lot of Zack Snyder haters out there. I'm not one of them. I think Zack Snyder's an amazing director. I think there was a few missteps with the franchise.
I think there were certain tonal problems with the franchise. So hopefully these two.
Yeah, hopefully he's still a major player in the, is able to lend his voice at least somewhat.
Or at least his skill.
Yes.
Yeah. If even if the tone is changed, hopefully his skill set will be.
He makes beautiful movie. I mean, the pictures are amazing looking, and not like on the level of Transformers explosion and stuff like that.
No.
But
on actual
impactful level. Exactly. It's artistic.
Yes. All right, so let's then move to Defenders reviews are in. They got some reviewers got the first 4 episodes, I believe it was.
Yeah, half the season.
And we're getting decidedly mixed reviews. The one I read, the specific one that I read this morning, said that it's only as good as the weakest link, and that weakest link is Iron Fist, whose dialogue is a little stilted. He doesn't just he's still as petulant and as annoying as he was before. At least that's what this one reviewer was saying. But that it crosses all of it ticks all of the boxes for a superhero fanboy. But this person was lamenting that you don't get the same kind of character building as each of them had in their solo outings. So,
yeah. I mean, what I heard from what I've read is there was some of them that were praising the 4 heroes themselves, right?
Right.
But the term that was used over and over again was slow burn.
Yeah, because I guess they don't even get together as a team until the 3rd episode, I think it was.
Yeah.
So you've got to build through that. But Netflix series, for all of their Netflix series, started off slow.
Yeah.
It always, there was this slow build to the character.
One of the main criticisms is that, they stretched it out. But this one is only 8 episodes. It's not a full 12.
Whatever they were before.
Yeah.
But I don't mind them taking a little while to build up character, because then it seems like there's just this action-packed train ride to the end. So
there was even some doubt whether or not there's going to be a season 2, as where Jeff Loeb said recently that it's not a done deal for Defender Season 2.
Oh, okay.
So, we're not really sure what's going on there. I mean, you figure this is your Avengers. This is your TV Avengers. This needs to be... When I heard Sigourney Weaver, which is an amazing actress, comes in as the head of the hand or whatever,
Right. And all of the reviews I've seen, she did. They all had praise for her.
Yeah, I mean, Sigourney Weaver. She's always going to elevate whatever she's in. But the thing is, this should be a comic book bad guy. This should be, your comic book movie. Right?
Yeah.
This is your movie. This is your Avengers for your shows. So you figure they would kind of step it up a little bit. If there was going to be money thrown at a budget, this would be the one you throw it at.
Yeah, maybe.
But more superpowers, more bad guys, superpower bad guys, that kind of thing. But oh well.
All right.
But yeah, so we'll see. Can't wait to see it though.
I'm excited still.
Yeah, gonna binge watch it anyway.
Yeah.
Thor Ragnarok may be featuring a few key cameos, according to Tessa Thompson, who was interviewed recently about the reshoots they recently finished.
All right.
She said that there was, some amazing stuff that they shot, and she kind of stopped herself from giving too much away in the interview.
Right. Yeah.
But she hinted at a big fight going on, and that there may be cameos from other people elsewhere in the Marvel Universe. More than likely, this is going to be post credits going to be setting up Infinity War.
Yeah, maybe. And they were filming the reshoots in Atlanta at the same time that they were filming Infinity War. So it'd be really easy to grab people and not telegraph it.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if you could have almost anybody as a cameo, and nobody would have gotten word of it if they were careful.
And we saw from Comic-Con footage of Infinity War that Thor ends up with Guardians of the Galaxy fairly early on.
Yeah,
and in the way he ends up with them could mean a cool scene. End credit scene. So.
Cool. Yeah, that's true.
We'll see.
Good point.
Yeah.
All right. Joker in talks to play Bloodshot. Jared Leto is in talks to play Bloodshot in the Sony's Valiant universe.
What?
The Valiant movies.
Bloodshot?
Yeah. Bloodshot's a cool character. Jared, I mean, he's kind of like in the comics, he's like the military dude who's, got the nanites infused. So Jared Leto seems a little scrawny to me to play Bloodshot, but,
He's got the abs.
I'll hold off judgment until I see it. But apparently this is going to follow more of the Harbinger storyline than going with the Ninjak versus the Valiant Universe stuff. So it's probably a separate
Harbinger is going to be a movie of its own that they're working on. It's going to be a connected Valiant Universe, but I don't think... Yeah, I was saying it doesn't have anything to do with the sci-fi one they're doing. They're doing a movie.
Right, yeah.
Because they already cast Bloodshot in that movie.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so that's not... So that movie is going to be separate. Of course, like we said before... As cool as it is, it looks more like budget, like sci-fi.
Yeah. Sci-fi Channel kind of budget movie.
Yes, exactly. The kind of cheesy special effects.
Well,
this is Sony doing a big
budget. Yeah, a big budget movie. That's cool. So that's, I mean, it's disappointing that they're disconnected because the idea of a connected universe is pretty cool because this Valiant universe is really an awesome universe.
Yeah.
But the nice thing is, even if you want a connected universe, Bloodshot could be two different people.
That's true.
Because he's based on the nanites, so you could have somebody else take up that mantle.
Other super soldiers.
Yeah. So that would be cool.
All right. Well, up next in TV news, HBO has been touting. We reported recently that they've got the rights to do Watchmen movie or TV series.
Oh yeah, right.
But it looks like in a recent interview with HBO President Casey Bloys,
I think that's how you say
Bloys,
it.
All right. They mentioned that the Watchmen may veer away from the comics. We were saying is that the storyline of the comics has enough material for maybe a season.
Right.
There's plenty there, but they want a long-term superhero live-action series. So there's going to be more added. How much of the actual comics they're going to follow the comics, I'm not sure. I mean, it's hard to see something like this, being changed because the original is such a masterpiece. Zack Snyder did such a good job with the movie.
Yeah,
as best he could with the source material.
Yeah, here's the thing: is this could be cool if they go backwards. and they go, there's a lot implied in the comics about previous adventures that these guys all had together.
Yeah, that would be
so
cool.
if you go backwards and see how all of these characters get to the point they're at when the movie happens, when the graphic novel happens, that could be awesome.
Yeah, because it's all the flashbacks you see from their life previous, because the graphic novels, they're at the end, right? They've been heroes for a while there. So any of the flashbacks or the earlier incarnations of the heroes.
Yeah, because Silk Spectre is, her mother was Silk Spectre first in the original group. So you could go back to the original group.
With Hollis as Nightman and all those guys.
That could be cool if they went that direction. If they go something where they do there's an alternate version where they extend out how long his plot takes and stuff like that, I would be less enthused about that.
Yes. If they do the movie, if they do the graphic novel, but they just add extra stuff into it, I don't know.
That I will be less interested in. I want to see how everybody gets to the point. That would be a cool. Go back, don't go, just extend what we have.
Yeah.
So cool. All right, and then lastly in movie news, we've got James Cameron is looking to do a new Terminator trilogy. Yes. Apparently the rights are going to revert back in 2019, and then he wants to kind of reinvent the franchise. I think this is interesting to hear now because this next month they're releasing for the first time Terminator 2 in 3D.
Yeah, that's right.
So that will reinvigorate the franchise, reinvigorate interest in the franchise. Show them one of the best of this Terminator movies, and then people get more interested in it, and then he has something to build on from there.
Right.
So that'd be cool. I wouldn't mind that.
Assuming he gets his 50 million Avatar movies done eventually.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm like, while it's still relevant.
Yeah.
How many years ago was Avatar?
A lot.
He's got 5 coming out.
I don't know. I don't really pay much attention to that because he makes some grandiose claims sometimes.
True. But he's been working on them for a year. I mean, that's what he's been doing since Avatar. He's been working on Avatar sequels. Now, I know there was talks earlier of him looking at Tim Miller to direct. Obviously, he's going to oversee these, but he's not going to direct them himself. I haven't heard anything more from that angle. But he did come out and kind of badmouth the 3 Terminators that came after his, which he has good reason to. Yeah. He said in the past that he wasn't overly critical of them because of his friendship with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So he didn't want to badmouth them at that point, but now he's basically saying they suck. And he's kind of right.
Yeah.
So we'll see. James Cameron and Terminator is always exciting. So
that's true. Yeah, I'm excited to see this. Yeah, because I want to see where this goes.
This is probably the only thing that
I'm more excited than Avatar.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah,
this is the only thing that could possibly get me interested in Terminator again.
Yeah, if he's in charge. Yeah,
Jen Weiss. Let's take that from Terminator into comics here. Again, I don't think there's spoilers for the first story, but the second one definitely will be spoilers. Yeah. As we've been talking to you, Marvel's coming out with their Legacy series in the fall, bringing back the old heroes and new heroes together.
Right. Yeah. Generations or something. Like that.
Yeah, I think it's Marvel Legacy. Is what it's called.
Okay.
But it's Legacy #1. We've got a preview of Legacy #1, and it's weird.
Yeah.
We're talking caveman superheroes.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
They're titled, 1 million BC Avengers. So it's going to be take us back to the origins. I guess, I don't know, 1 million BC. Maybe they're running Raquel Welch. But we do see prehistoric versions of Black Panther and, oddly enough, Starbrand.
Yeah.
But if you remember, Starbrand was a new universe character that they brought over. It's one of the few,
They moved into the regular universe. I always liked the Starbrand concept, so I'm interested.
Sad Kickers Inc. didn't move over, but that's just me.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm the only one who read that.
I'm wondering if this implies that the meteor that contained vibranium hit around 1 million BC.
Could possibly
be. Hence we get the first Black Panther.
Yeah, his costume is actually a Black Panther fur.
Oh, is it?
Just hollowed out Black Panther head.
That's interesting.
We'll see what it is. Caveman Avengers. I'm not sure how excited I am about this, but it's definitely interesting. We'll see.
They're stretching in comic books sometimes.
Sometimes.
All right, now this is definitely the spoiler one, or at least some spoilers here for Secret Empire #7. Our favorite comic to
alternate,
bag on and be intrigued by. But it looks like in this episode or this issue, Cap kills Black Widow.
Yeah, breaks her neck with a shield.
I'm really hoping that's again.
Well, if you remember, with the story so far was Black Widow and Miles Morales they're part of the team. She was out to assassinate Steve Rogers.
Right.
She was not part of the Iron Man team that wanted to.
Yeah.
She wanted to assassinate him, so she goes in there. This is all part of that. He ends up killing her. Miles Morales beats the crap out of Captain America.
Wow.
Breaking his new Hydra shield.
Oh, nice.
Okay. I mean, but he ends up getting arrested at the end.
Oh.
So it failed. Mission failed, and Black Widow's dead. But
all right,
we'll see.
And also in this issue, Falcon finally suits up as Captain America, which is interesting because I thought he was like a version of Captain America that had the Falcon wings still. So now he's just the plain old Captain America costume.
I don't know. It just shows him at the end holding the shield up. I guess it's time. He's going to take up the mantle.
Yeah. Okay.
To fight his old friend. Finally, I guess he was kind of avoiding.
Maybe. Yeah. As I say, he's been Captain America for a while, so I'm not sure what they're insinuating there. But okay. Yeah,
it's been a weird series.
It is.
Like it or hate it, it's definitely been surprising and intriguing along the way.
Yeah.
Secret Empire #7. So 4 more issues to go because they got an extra issue.
8, 9. Yeah. Well,
it was 1 through 10, and then they got an 11.
Oh, did they get an 11? Okay. Yeah. So 12 total issues, I think, when it's all done because they had the 0 issue.
Oh yeah, true. Forgot the 0 one. That is some interesting,
there you go.
Crazy stuff. Every issue's been crazy. But
yeah.
All right, folks, there you go. That's the news for the week. Everything we've been goobing about over the week. Post Comic-Con, it was like the info dump. If you haven't seen it, we have a video recap of everything, all the news, the important news for movies and TVs anyway that came out of Comic-Con. We have that. We'll have a link probably right there. And then, like I said, please like and subscribe if you want to see more of these news shows or any of our other shows we have on the channel. If you want to support our channel, we have a link to our Patreon down below as well. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.